Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer. So today I upgraded my phone finally. So this, it already looks much clearer. Great, I probably look so much better with that busted old lens. It covered more of the flaws. In one of my videos, somebody posted a comment. I was showing a crystal and the person's comment was, "You have too much filter. We would be able to see the rock better if you didn't have filter." And I was like, that filter is coconut oil that is probably on the camera lens. I don't use a filter. Anyway, I probably look better with the coconut oil smeared in front of the camera's lens. Whatever, it's fine. I don't care. Anyhow, so there's not too much going on these days. Things finally calmed down because that program that I was doing in school ended. The last day for me was last Thursday. The last day of the program was Friday. So I'll have most of my afternoons free so I can go on live and make some other videos. And once again, if you guys have any suggestions or any questions and there's something that you want me to go over, feel free to comment below and I can put videos together or live streams together. With my last phone, it was easier for me to do a live stream because it would post immediately. For me to make a video and then post it, it was taking forever for them to upload. But I don't know, I'll have to play around with this phone. Maybe it'll be a little bit different since this phone is newer. Anyhow, this is a long time coming. I had that last phone for over 3 years and it looked like it survived a war. First of all, I use my phone probably more than the average person because while I'm teaching, I use the music. So there's a lot of times you're in a sweaty room, your hands are sweaty, it slips out of my hand, it's hit the deck so many times. So anyhow, it was a long time coming for me to get a new phone and I'm glad that I did. Anyway, I wanted to give you guys an update. So this is so frustrating. And I've been watching, there are a lot of other witches and spellcasters that I watch on YouTube because I think that it's interesting to watch what somebody else does. It can be inspiring, and I also feel like you can learn from each other. I don't know everything. Sometimes somebody will say something and it resonates with me and I'll use it in something that I do or I'll use part of it. And one girl who I really like, she was complaining about somebody not finishing paying her whatever amount of money they owed her. And then the other woman that I watch, like people calling her a fraud and that the spells didn't work and so on and so forth. And listen, I don't know how you can say that something didn't work only when you can't, like, how do you put a time frame on it, right? So if somebody does a spell for you on Monday, and if it hasn't worked by Friday, are you calling them a fraud? If, if somebody, what's the time limit? Now, listen, I don't care if the spell doesn't work. These women that I watch post their videos online of them doing the work. You're watching them do it. So you're paying somebody for a service, you're watching them do the service, and then you're calling them a fraud? Or you're complaining that you want your money back because it didn't work? What gets me is you can go to a doctor for experimental treatment. You can go for a lawyer for advice. You can pay enormous amounts of money and get no results with anything that you do. But these women, you're watching them do what they said that they're going to do. Now, you may think their prices are outrageous. I don't know what their prices are. I'm just saying. I know that the one woman that does them, her spell vigil candles are like $45, which to me is not that expensive because she's got to buy the candle, right? So the candle costs a good couple of dollars. And she's got to do it. But regardless, you're watching them do the work and then you're calling them frauds and saying that you're not going to pay them. That's disgusting. Listen, it's totally fine to not believe in any of this stuff. It's totally fine not to have spell work done or card readings done, and I understand that a lot of times people do things and they act out in like out of desperation, and then when they're feeling better a few weeks later, they start to feel like they made a mistake and they made a fool out of themselves. But you still need to pay somebody for their time. So anyhow, in the situation that I was in, I made a mistake with PayPal. In order for PayPal to protect the seller, you have to send an invoice saying that you are providing a service. I never did that. I didn't know I had to. So the way that I received payment from this girl was like she paid me as if she was a friend that owed me money. So when her mother disputed the charge, PayPal gave her back the money. And if that's not bad enough, I was charged another $20 on top of it. So I didn't get the payment for the work that I did, and I'm out $20. So PayPal can't do anything for me. And look, it's not the most amount of money in the world. It's the point. You contacted me. You were in a bad place. I mean, I have a string of emails from her, and I can send them. Well, I'll tell you. I mean, you can see where, like, she wanted to order 2 spells. She didn't have enough money to pay for 1. I was giving her a discount on doing 2. And I was even telling her, we don't have to do 2. Let's just start with 1. Like, you can read the emails. It's all there in black and white. So PayPal gave me an address, and a website, and I'm not going to say it here. You can contact me by my email if this has happened to you, and I'll tell you. And I'll give you the information. It's a website with the, I'm not sure if it has something to do with the FBI. It does say something about the FBI on there, where you can register credit card fraud. Because this is a case of credit card fraud. She took somebody else's credit card, paid me, the person disputed the charge. She told me that she was going to work it out with the person. She never did. They took the money back for the spell. They charged me another $20, and now, of course, she's not answering my emails. So if you want to play dirty, we'll play dirty. And now the FBI can come after you because credit card fraud is a felony. And I worked for A&P for long enough. I've had a number of cashiers, 16-year-olds, walked out of that store in handcuffs for committing credit card fraud. This person is over 18. And I have emails in black and white saying, I used so-and-so's credit card. So this is what's going to happen. I am done with people taking advantage of other people, especially people that are trying to make a decent living and an honest living. It's not like I said to her, you have to pay me $100. My prices were nowhere near that. I charged her $25, and to do 2, I was going to charge her $45. I wasn't even going to charge her $50. So it's completely fucking disgusting that this person can't even send me back an email saying, you know what, at the very least, I'm sorry. So you know something? Now you can deal with whoever it is that investigates this, because I have email proof that you took somebody else's credit card and paid me with it. And then we'll see what happens. As far as the spell work being done, she's on an uphill battle with this loser anyway, so let her deal. She's going to have her own shit to deal with. Somebody asked me if I was going to reverse the spell. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my time. She can do whatever she wants, because... And we also don't know how many other people has she taken credit cards from. How many other people have not been paid because she took somebody else's credit card. It's stealing. It's stealing, and it's credit card fraud. And I'm sick to death of these assholes that think that they can lie, cheat, and steal, do whatever they want, and the rest of the world should just pick up their shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. But it just amazes me. People that are grown adults, take responsibility for what you do. Listen, I've made a lot of poor choices in my life. I never blamed anybody else. I've owned them. I've made a lot of bad decisions. I think we all have. So anyway, aside from me letting karma do its job, because it will, and then see whatever happens with the case that I filed, you know what? I'm sick to death of these people. I mean, so many people that I know that own businesses or they provide services for people, and everybody's looking for something for nothing. Fuck you. I've had it. I've had it with that nonsense. So pretty much that's it for today. I just wanted to say that. The 2 women that I watched, the other spellcasters, my heart goes out to them because, like I said, you don't have to believe in what they do. I've never paid them to do anything for me, but I think that their videos are interesting. I think that they're informative. I like watching them. I don't mind listening to their stories. Like, one woman will take you into like Target and Michael's and wherever she has to go, and you'll watch the things that she buys. I think it's interesting. I don't mind learning something new from somebody else, but I'm not going to, I'm watching these women that are being bamboozled, and they're being called shysters and this, that, and the next thing. And when meanwhile, you watched her. She's online, and she's casting the spell in front of you on live TV with, I don't know how many people in the chat room watching. How are you calling her a shyster? I mean, she's doing what she said she would do. And at what point do you say that it wasn't successful and that it didn't work? After 3 days, after 3 weeks, after 3 months? I would say with anything, you have to give it some time, because everything comes down to your mental frame, everything. So you need to take for yourself a couple of good weeks to start to convince yourself that this will work for you, before you start accusing somebody else of not doing what they said that they did. And I make all my video, all of my spells. If you order a spell from me, a chart from me, or a card reading from me, you get a private YouTube video that the link is only between me and you. And you could share it with whoever you want, but it's not public for the whole world to see. And I do that for a couple of reasons. First of all, if you accidentally delete the email and then the link is gone, the email is gone. If my phone gets lost, whatever, and if it's on YouTube, it's there. It's there forever. And it's proof that I did what I said I was going to do. And you can always go back and refer to it. I won't take those things down. I'll leave them there. So that's pretty much my rant for today. It's just so frustrating. And we had the full moon in Sagittarius yesterday. What else? We have the solstice happening on Friday, and we will be moving into the summer, longest day of the year. I'm going to go over the astrology for that day. Maybe I'll do it Thursday afternoon. We'll go over the astrology for Friday, because the sun will be entering Cancer, water sign, rules the 4th house. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. Oh, I added merchandise on Teespring. There is a link on the community page of YouTube if you're interested. I only made a couple of things. The mug, because I think that the mug is funny. I think everything is funny. The mug is funny, and you can have coffee with me every morning. A tote bag, because I think that's funny too. You could take that to buy all of your candles and stuff, and I'm right there with you. And then I think maybe a tank top. I'll make more if the demand rises, but right now that's just what I'm going to start with. I was also thinking maybe Thursday afternoon of going, doing like a pick-a-card. If anyone that wants to sign on, if you're in the chat room, I'll pick a card for you and tell you what it means. Or I'll hold up like 3 cards or 4 cards, and you can pick the card, and I'll tell you what it means. And that will probably be Friday in the afternoon sometime, maybe around 3 or 4, but I'll post it on the community page. I think that's about it for today. It's been raining here like crazy all day. And I have to teach tonight. I'm subbing tonight for someone, but I haven't had work yet today, so I figured I'd get this done before I go in, because when I come out, I'm tired, and then I got to take a shower and everything. And let me know if you have any other questions, or there's anything else that you want me to do. Okay? If I don't sign on tomorrow, I might be on tomorrow in the afternoon. Oh, thank you. Thanks. If I'm not on tomorrow, I will put up on the community page what time I'm going to go live on Thursday, if anybody wants to do that tarot pull kind of thing, because that's fun. The thing is that I need to have a couple of people in the chat room to do it, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'm pretty good about getting back to people on that. Sometimes I let it slide, but for the most part, I'm pretty good. And if there's anything that you want to talk to me privately about, my email is leomoon2588@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow or Thursday. Bye.